At one point in time, Ryan Taylor was not only one of the biggest YouTubers in the BMX space, but also the UK. His controversial content and behaviour made him a villain in the world of social media. So how did fame and money turn this whirling dervish of a cyclist into an ego-fueled madman who ultimately drove his audience away? Ryan grew up in the small town of Walsall in the West Midlands of England. Even from an early age, he loved to cause trouble, being expelled and moved schools many times for his antics during high school. Some of these included starting fires in the chemistry lab and skipping class by cutting down the school fence. At this time, some of the people he was hanging around with began getting into trouble and getting arrested. Seeing that inspired him to escape by going to the local skate park instead.
Instead of us going into the woods and, smoking a spliff or seeing whatever we can do, is like I actually just started going to the skate park instead. And I remember like the actual divide. So I remember walking right to the woods to go into the thing opposite the school, and I was like, I'm gonna go skate parking it.
All this time spent at the skate park paid off, as at the age of 16 he turned pro. He would film his tricks and learn how to make edits in the process, leading to someone from Nike reaching out and offering to send him free product. By the age of 17, he'd already established himself as one of the UK's top park riders, taking part in competitions and documenting his adventures across America. He even got to ride at Dave Mirra's legendary warehouse, which was a big dream for Ryan, as Dave Mirra is a legend of the sport, who arguably did what Tony Hawk did for skateboarding but for BMX. And while BMXing is pretty cool, it doesn't exactly pay the bills. So figuring out that you can get paid from views, he started posting videos of him riding his bike in unexpected locations, and basically just pissing off members of the public.
But like I started to document it in a way where I'm not incriminating myself. I'm not doing anything illegal. It's very much a fine line of fucking stupid and ridiculous, or like, you know what I mean? There's no sign saying I can't ride my bike inside, so why you're not gonna ride your bike inside? Oh cool, you're gonna tell me not to. Safe, well I'll film you then, it's funny innit?
His first video of this nature was in 2016, titled Riding BMX in a Supermarket Challenge, which achieved close to 1 million views. This was the realization that he could take this YouTube thing seriously and wouldn't necessarily have to push the limits in the BMX world. This initial hit of growth steered the direction of his future content, uploading similar videos alongside his other BMX content over the period of a couple years. Everywhere from trampoline parks, shopping malls, train tracks and water parks couldn't escape the wrath of Ryan's skid marks. These videos gained millions of views every month and was making him one of the most popular YouTubers in the UK. So much so, by late 2017, Ryan launched his own signature BMX bike and a range of products with Collective Bikes. His career saw him have multiple associations with BMX brands. However, this collaboration led to the development of the RT1 frame, which was launched in 2018. The products led to the promotion of it through Ryan's videos, and he even did a collab video with KSI using it, which also happened to be around the time that KSI first got into boxing. However, as the popularity and views increased on Ryan's videos, so did his ego. In March 2018, he posted 2 videos in the space of 2 days, which saw him harassing retail workers and ultimately made him look like a bit of a wet sausage. The first video saw him riding an electric go-kart around an IKEA warehouse, which I'll admit does sound fucking sick. However, he did get chased around by security as you'd expect, and then acted like he did nothing wrong when he got caught.
Taylor, we need you to leave, okay?
I didn't damage anything. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't put anyone at risk.
No, you could have.
But I
You
didn't.
absolutely could have.
But I didn't.
It doesn't matter. We're a family-friendly retailer. We have little kids running around, and we're driving this thing, okay?
As you'd expect, the comment section was a mixed bag of people praising the chill security guards and people egging Ryan on to do even crazier stunts. A couple days after the IKEA video was posted, Ryan uploaded a video titled Nerf Wars in Toys R Us Insane. In the video, Ryan and free climber YouTuber Nightscape went into a Toys R Us and started blasting each other with Nerf guns and harassing staff. But things quickly went south when one of the employees became the main character and started restraining them. Now at this point in time, the vast majority of encounters Ryan had were very tame. The staff in most locations would politely ask Ryan to leave or stop making content, so it was only going to be a matter of time until someone on minimum wage got pissed off and realised that getting shot in the face with a Nerf gun was not in the job description. As much as some of Ryan's viewers wanted to see crazier stuff, the majority of his audience thought that it was too far. Props to the security guard. How he was able to stay cool and not fuck up these children is beyond me. You normally stay cool and don't disrespect too much. This was too far. If I had been there for the first time, I would have held the security. Well done for making the staff who are already losing their jobs feel even worse. The days of Ryan getting away with whatever he wanted was coming to a close, and the backlash from this incident was only the beginning. A couple months later, in May, he also got banned from Milton Keynes shopping centre, which followed a series of bans from multiple other locations. And while getting banned from shopping malls and supermarkets is one thing, Ryan managed to get blacklisted from entering an entire country. In 2018, while Ryan was experiencing a lot of growth, he was living with his pregnant fiancée and creating content in America. The content, of course, once again, involved going into public places with his bike or go-kart and pissing people off, which, if you've ever been to America, is a hell of a lot more sketchy than doing anything in the UK. In July of the same year, someone on the internet found his address and called the police, stating that Ryan was going to hurt his family. This led to a SWAT team pulling up to his house.
Hey, hands up! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! I live here. This is my house. I live here. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands on your head.
Bro. These guys did not come to ride the ramp.
After this traumatic experience, Ryan returned to the UK for some business and to sell his collection of expensive BMX bikes. This turned out to be a grave mistake, as at the time, Ryan was living in the US without the correct visa. So when he tried to return to the country, his application was denied and was banned from entering the country. This also caused him to unfortunately miss the birth of his son. It was likely that he was hoping to go through the green card route and get his US citizenship that way. However, he actually ended up breaking things off with his long-distance fiancée, which resulted in even more backlash from the internet, accusing him of abandoning his family. Between the sporadic uploads and their viewers completely unsure of what's going on, Ryan's videos struggled to reach previous highs. This was leading him to post clickbait videos about his situations weeks after it had already been public. Videos such as "Let's talk about this" and "I can't answer everything" gave people the impression that he was finally going to address the situation and give his side of the story. Once again, this led to the backlash intensifying and leaving fans feeling lied to. Last video I'm ever going to watch on this channel. Clickbait, be a man and speak about what you've done. In 2020, after periodical uploads, Ryan began to build some consistency with his uploads again, and regaining viewers, making BMX and public content back in the UK. Ryan also started introducing car content into the mix, in which Ryan purchased a cheap £500 BMW and started a series where he would attempt to drive from England to Spain. What could have actually been an interesting concept actually led to Ryan intentionally wrecking the car and abandoning it in a ditch.
Some respect, if we want to play that game. Oi, 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 you won't open the door and get clarted into that lamppost.
However, the clips of him drifting the car into rocks gained a lot of attention on social media, but it didn't exactly gain the attention that he wanted, mainly because Spanish police ended up seeing the video and towed away his Mercedes. The police also arrested Ryan on charges of reckless driving, which resulted in him having to pay tens of thousands of pounds in lawyers' fees to get released 3 days later. After a hiatus, in 2021, Ryan started creating content in Dubai and other locations around the world, getting up to his usual tomfoolery. Ryan still had a solid fan base of people watching his Instagrammable life, hanging out with celebrities, driving expensive cars. But by 2022, Ryan decided that he wanted a slice of the influencer boxing scene, taking part in 5 fights over the next 2 years. Keep in mind, due to Ryan's history, he had already lost a lot of respect with people. However, his out-of-control ego and overconfidence would ultimately help destroy what dwindling good faith he had left going into the boxing space. In one of his first fights, he headbutted his opponent, leading to an instant disqualification, and started fighting his opponent's trainer outside the ring.
I'm not no punk though, bro. I don't even know you. Come then. What's he about it? What is he about it? What's going on? Tell me now. Are you a bad man? You little fucking nugget! You little fucking nugget! Come on! Have a gangster stamp on your head!
Ryan's next fight was against his former friend Slim Albahair. The relationship had turned sour, leading to a fiery press conference. However, that night in the hotel, Slim allegedly got jumped by Ryan and his coach, Bellator fighter Kane Musa. This led to Slim getting punched, resulting in a major black eye, a detached retina, and swelling behind the eye. This ultimately meant that the fight had to be delayed. However, when the fight did actually roll round, he got folded by Slim. Despite the loss, Ryan continued his journey in the boxing space, targeting Swarms as his next opponent. But during the fight, Ryan ended up suffering the same eye injury he inflicted on Slim.
Ryan might be hurt again. Ryan's gonna live right there all fight. And when you see a fighter paw at their face, no, he said he can't see. Yeah, that's probably broken.
Ryan's other fights didn't go to plan either, finally forcing him to hang up his gloves and flee the country to Dubai. In August 2023, Ryan uploaded a video titled "Buying My First Bugatti in Cash," which showed him settling into one of his new properties, detailing his investment in a vape company, and obviously buying a Bugatti. In the video, Ryan also addressed a lot of the hate he now gets, but shrugged it off.
Everyone said, Ryan, you're a washed up bike rider, you're shit. There's no point in you being the owner of collective bikes because you can't ride anymore. You're finished, you're washed up, you lose all your boxing matches, you fucking dead, finished. And I was quite hurt by the comments, you know. I seen the comments, I read the comment section, Jordan's like, bro, the video's doing shit, we got no views. I said, ain't bothered. He said, but bro, it's even worse. It's even worse because the comments are bad as well. I said, what do you mean the comments are bad, George? You know, my 30 fam are so loyal. There's no way I would get bad comments. And I checked them and everyone's just talking a load of shit. Hey, booyah.
Bro, 6k views with 2.3 million subscribers. The fall off is so hard. If you're an adult still watching this guy, I imagine you're also the same type who's still trying to talk to girls using Snapchat. Man, this is nothing like the old videos. Glad you're doing well, but I don't follow the Dubai life. This ain't TikTok, but good luck to you. With his ties heavily linked to Dubai, he now owns a car modding business and still posts to YouTube on his 2.5 million subscriber channel. However, unfortunately for Ryan, that once loyal fan base struggles to even reach 20,000 views a video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, it really does mean a lot to me. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials at Phat Mima, like, subscribe, and comment below what you want to see next.